jeez. What's next? What's next? Jesus. Miss Daryo, thank you for your email regarding blah, 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 blah. And given our mutual relationship with Miss Nakamura and your circumstances, we at the Millennium Group feel that, whoa, oh my God, okay. If we don't hear from you by next Monday, February 15th, 2021, Monday, February 15th, oh, shit. Hello. Good morning, Miss Schrader. This is May Daryo from Daryo's All-American Diner, 5323 Mission Boulevard in Fremont. I'm calling to confirm that I've received your letter, and thank you for getting back to me. Per your letter, we'll be happy to meet with you anytime next week. So please feel free to reach me at 510-555-9023 to schedule a time that works best for you. I look forward to meeting you in person, Miss Schrader. Thank you. Woo! Finally. What? No! No! Oh my God, no!
I am your dancing queen, young and lean, only sing. See me sweep, dancing queen, I am so... Oh yeah, I can dance, I can dance, dancing is what I...
Can you believe this?
What happened?
It looks like a car played chicken with our parklet and we lost.
Well, I hope no one got hurt.
Man, I hope somebody did.
Oh, June, you don't mean that.
Mom, do you remember how long it took me to build that thing?
Yeah, it'd probably still be up if you didn't.
Hey, it stood up for most of the winter storms, and it's not like we could afford anybody else to build it.
Oh, I know, anak ko. But, who do you think crashed into it, huh?
It's probably an accident.
Oh, then maybe somebody left a note. Did you check?
Man, through all that rubble? No, I don't think so, but maybe someone will tell us something as soon as I post these pictures online.
I'll never understand how your social media works when you never actually go outside to be social.
Hello, COVID? This way is safer for all of us, and a lot faster than any handwritten note.
Maybe so. Well, most people do the right thing, right? Huh?
It's a shame that you couldn't birth any of that optimism to me or May.
I wonder if May knows.
She does now.
I'm so sorry, May.
Unless you did this at 3:30 in the morning, you have nothing to be sorry for.
3:30?
Yeah, I was just working on paperwork, trying to keep caught up ever since we had to let Anthony go.
And he was our best accountant.
Well, if we had more customers, then maybe he would have some stuff to count.
Well, and May, you know math was never your strong suit.
Well, I guess it runs in the genes if none of y'all volunteered to do it.
Allah.
Hey, don't look at me. The last time I did the books, I thought I ordered the regular amount of eggs.
Seriously, June, who orders 10,000 eggs for the week?
So I got the zeros wrong. I don't need to count past a dozen, to cook them.
Mess.
So what are we going to do about the mess outside, huh?
I don't know. Maybe it's a sign?
Like the one you were holding?
Yeah. Yeah, not that sign. I meant maybe it's time to, realistically, like how long do you really think we could keep this up? Like, I mean, we're lucky we have enough money saved for rent, and we're still waiting on that government grant to keep us open for another, 1-2 more months.
What are you trying to tell us, man?
And I was just saying.
We're not closing the diner.
Yeah, May, we can't.
Your dad worked so hard.
We worked so hard.
All right, I know. It's just looking through all the receipts last night, and the bills, and now what happened outside.
We'll get through this. We always have. I know we will. And, we have good customers.
And where are they?
Staying home, being safe.
May, you see, when we reopen, everything will be back normal.
God, Mom, what is
Yes.
even normal anymore? Normal are people drinking coffee at these tables. Normal is customers eating their normal all-American bacon, eggs, and toast at this normal counter that Dad built with his own 2 hands.
Oh, it was nice when we had someone in the family who could actually build things.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
But she's right, May. We can't close.
Kamiko's closing her pizza parlor.
She is?
The one her grandfather opened after he moved his family here, after leaving Manzanar?
The very one. And even when most of her employees caught COVID, she ran that place herself. From prepping all the ingredients, to baking all the pies, to even delivery. She did everything.
It doesn't make sense that she would just give it up.
Well, both of you girls never give up at anything.
Yeah, like that one time in summer camp.
Oh, God, Tilden Park in Oakland.
Dude, the both of you guys had a staring contest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, neither of you guys were gonna blink. And even though the eyeballs, they're all trying, all the kids were screaming, Kimiko, Kimiko, Kimiko.
Oh, God.
May,
All right. I would have done that if the councilors didn't put out that fire first.
And after telling you to stop for like 30 minutes, and I had $5 on Kimiko.
Wait, why is she closing her restaurant?
Because of what happened last week.
What happened last week?
You didn't tell her.
You know how Mom is with bad news?
I'm not how your mom is with bad news. Your father was the one who couldn't handle bad news. Telling me I can't handle bad news.
Okay.
Huh? Okay, so what happened?
The pizza parlor was vandalized.
And all the windows were smashed in with the
And
bat.
someone sprayed the front door with
Take the corona back, you.
chink.
I don't understand. How could someone, why would someone, does it,
It's hard to believe that her grandparents came here from a determined camp and opened up that place only to have that kind of racism still here 75 years later.
Except they didn't have a virus that was killing half the world.
she was born in Hayward, and she's as American as all of us. And says so on our sign outside. Daryo's All-American Diner. And that includes Kimiko.
Do you think that matters to the people that destroyed her restaurant?
Or our parklet?
Do you really think that
I don't know.
Okay, how is Kimiko doing?
What do you think? Hurt, hopeless, devastated. And that's when she told me that she's selling the place. Some company found out what happened and was willing to buy the parlor from her.
The parlor? Or a space to flip it into another Starbucks?
Look, she did what she had to do, and I can't blame her, all right? With all the money she's getting, she's gonna finally take that trip to Italy, where her grandfather first learned to cook Italian food when he was with a 442.
And what do you think her grandfather would say?
Mom, it's Kamiko's decision.
Hey, I don't think we're allowed to fly yet.
Shoot, knowing her, she'll get there some way, somehow. We should finally be out of here. Which would be nice.
What would?
I don't know, dream of a place, a life away from all this. To have a life she can call her own.
Not closing the diner.
And that's why I didn't tell Mom about Kimiko.
Just give her some time, you know. She's probably looking for something to chop.
No. Angry chopping is never a good thing. I better get in there, since I am the chef. Which reminds me, Ate?
No.
You didn't even know what I was gonna say!
Dude, every time you say chef,
Yeah.
it always follows with, do you think long silog, top silog, or pork chop silog sounds good on the specials board? Ate? Dude, you only say ate when you want something. And second, we only serve diner food here. It's the reason why Dad even opened this place up in the first place. He wanted to serve people the food that they felt comfortable eating, hence comfort food. And Mom, even though she's mad at me, would agree that that's what makes our all-American diner all-American.
May, in case you didn't notice, we are American. And it's 2021, and this country's old enough to realize that food from our Filipino culture deserves to be in this diner too, because that's what's being all American. That better not be my new Kaizen knife from once, you know? Hi. Are you open?
Oh, I'm sorry, we're not open yet.
Hi, May.
Hey. Derek.
Well, I'll just come back.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, please. Stay. I'm sorry that we didn't get a chance to talk at the funeral.
Your dad would have loved the eulogy you wrote for him.
Thank you. So, what brings you back?
I guess I was a little hungry, and being that you're a diner and all.
Not that doofus. I meant, why are you back here in Fremont? Oh no. Don't tell me. Oh my God. Is your dad okay?
No, he's not.
Huh?
No, he's fine. Well, not fine. We were having some issues at his assisted living apartments. And seeing how some of the senior facilities around the pandemic are handling the pandemic got us, well, more of me, kind of spooked. So, yeah, moved back last week.
Well, I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to visit him.
No. Why should you feel like you had
because
to?
he's always been so good to me and my family.
That's my dad. So yeah, move back.
From Chicago.
from Chicago to be a caregiver.
Absolutely no shame in that.
Thanks.
I guess it must have been really hard to leave that big law firm.
How did you?
What? No, I didn't know. I mean, because June told me, because, you know, he heard it from Michael.
Oh, yeah, when Michael interviewed for that job in the Midwest.
Correct.
Sucks he didn't get that job.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Auntie Alberta didn't mind, you know, since he's still here, like the rest of us. But it all worked out, because after landing an engineering job, making auto chips for the plant that his parents used to work at before it turned into...
Wait, serious?
Yeah.
He works at Tesla? It's definitely a step up. Who knew that kid could go from building Legos to building auto chips for the world's hottest company? And how's June doing?
Oh, he's in the back, prepping for the day.
Still wants to be the next Bobby Flay?
Oh, no, more than that. He has an apron that says, I'm going to beat Bobby Flay.
Good for him. I'm glad to hear those two knuckleheads are doing well despite being all up in my business and telling you about
Hey,
it.
I never asked.
At least they're still close.
Can't really say they're that close anymore. You know how it is. With time and friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how are you? How have you been?
Oh.
Your mom?
Oh, she's in the back. Chopping. Did you see what happened outside?
Yeah, you mean the wreck?
Wreck. Disaster. Same thing.
Yeah, sorry. I don't want to get in the way, so
No, wait, no, I
can
thought,
just come
no,
back
please
when you're
stay.
open.
You
And...
know, I thought you were hungry. Actually, please, you should stay and get warm. What the hell are you wearing, boy? Did you forget how cold and wet it gets in February mornings in the Bay Area?
I'm wearing gloves.
Ah,
Plus, I'll take this over freezing in the snow any day of the year.
you need to wear some coffee. Let me.
Thanks. I guess I did forget how wet it gets.
Welcome back.
Nice to be welcomed. So, you're outside dining patio.
No, the parklet.
Yeah, what happened?
Your guess is as good as mine.
If your,
Probably
park-
an accident.
if your parklet looks like that, I'd hate to see the car.
I'd want to, but I'd know who to sue.
Well, I am a lawyer.
Okay, thanks. Hey, did you hear what happened to Kamiko's place?
Yeah, I saw. It's terrible. I told her that I've worked a couple of pro bono hate crime cases in Chicago's Chinatown, so if she ever needed any legal help, she can always reach out to me.
Do you really think that was a hate crime?
Did you see the message on the door?
Yeah. Sucks that stuff still happens, especially here in Fremont, where everyone's an Asian.
Apparently, not everyone.
Well, good luck stopping that kind of hate.
That's not the kind of hate I'm worried about. It's the kind of hate that gets people hurt. Or worse.
Yo, that's why I'm staying clear of the internet. Okay? I don't need to see that word hate spread into the physical. Those comment sections are like quicksand. Roam into one of those and you can feel a person's humanity get sucked into the kind of hate that we didn't have growing up.
Yeah, back then, all we had were those handwritten notes folded into those rectangles.
Oh yeah, the one with the corner and the flap tucked in.
I still have a couple of the ones you wrote me in homeroom.
Oh my God. Remember that one Mr. Johnson took?
The one that you passed to Kimiko?
Oh, then pass it to Ross.
Which fell on the floor at his feet.
Thank God, that's the only kind of social media we had. At least we weren't the only ones that knew. We were the only ones that knew what were in those notes and not some rando from who knows where.
You were literally the last person on earth with nothing on the internet, by the way. No Facebook, no Instagram, no Twitter, no LinkedIn.
How'd you know I didn't have any of those?
How should I know? It's not like I was trying to look for it. I meant it more as a fact, you know, like you were literally the last person on earth
I'll
writing
take
on the
it as a
internet.
compliment. I'll take it as a
do have to admit, social media does have some merits.
Pray tell.
Going back to Kamiko's case, it can be used as a tool to stop hate crimes. The more of these incidents that are made public, the harsher punishment can be made on those who commit them.
The public shaming.
No, more like laws being written to stop those kinds of hate that go viral. Something I know you'd get behind. Remember the great Mission San Jose High debate of 1996?
Yeah, don't bring that up. Don't
When
bring that
you,
up.
May Daryo, debated one Rosalind on Wu Day. On the 1965 Naturalization Act,
It was the Immigration and Naturalization Act of 1965,
which you beat her by defending that
also known as the Hart-Celler Act.
act, which removed policies against Asians
And Southern and Eastern Europeans.
and Asians from immigrating to the United States that had been in place since the 1920s.
Boy, I was fired then.
Because you very publicly accused Roz of stealing your research notes, which you very conveniently found at the bottom of the dance board the next day.
And I very publicly told her I was sorry.
You sang, I found my research notes yesterday, Roz, but you still kind of did a good job. Doesn't constitute as an apology.
But I'd argue that in her defeat, she found her purpose in life.
Ooh, I can't wait to see how you're going to spin this one.
Come on, what did the yearbook call her? Most likely to become the next Elaine Corral.
She wanted to be more like Belva Davis or Wendy Takuda, you know, to represent the reporter of color
Sure,
on Bay
yeah.
Area TV.
Yeah, that's all right. Take her side.
I wasn't taking her side.
I mean, she should be thanking me for the career she has now. Getting to be on the news every night, getting to interview the most powerful people in the Bay Area, having a stunningly handsome husband and 3 girls in a Oban Larkspur. She could be the one running a diner with no customers and piles of bills and broken wood outside instead.
I think it's quite admirable to be running a family business. Isn't that what being part of the American dream is? It totally fits the person who won that debate.
The Great Mission debate in 1996.
I can still remember, you had this look of steel determination. Like you were fighting for something bigger than what was handwritten on those little 3x5 cards. You had this unwavering shield of protection made up of facts and anecdotes about the lives of these immigrants who came to this country for nothing more than a chance to no longer starve, or to no longer be silenced, or for that small chance just to be free. And that's the moment that I decided I wanted to be a lawyer. And it's also the moment that to be young, right?
Stupid.
Never stupid.
Well, I'm sorry I never grew up to be anything like Roz on Woody.
I only cared about what you wanted to be, but this is life, right? We are where we need to be. And for what it's worth, your dad would have been proud of you too.
Would he?
Yeah, I mean, look at this place. Well, with the exception of the wood pile outside, it still looks the exact same that he left.
I don't know. I kind of feel he'd be more proud of me if I had a couple of grandkids running around, knowing this place would be run for another couple of generations.
And to still be ordering best all-American breakfast combo number 3 in Fremont?
With country potatoes, right?
That's how Dad loves them.
And an English muffin with the edges toasted golden brown.
You remember.
I try. And for you?
Oh, I've been craving your French toast since I got back. Nobody in Illinois knows how to make them like your diner does.
I'll make sure to let June know.
Thanks.
Oh, and that coffee is on the house.
Thanks again.
Hey, don't steal any of my silverware. June, order up! Where did that wind come from? There?
caught me, Mrs. Trevenian.
Oh, let me see your face.
You sure?
I just got the vaccine last month.
Me too, so as long as you don't mind seeing my ugly mug.
Oh, I can't believe how much you've grown. Look at you. And boy, you must be cold.
Fine, I'm starting to defrost in here, Mrs. Trevenian.
Oh, you can call me Alberta. We're practically the same age now.
Don't you love being in our 40s, Alberta?
Absolutely. How's your dad doing?
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm fine. Daryo's. Daryo's? Daryo's All-American Diner? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, Auntie. I'll just be one moment.
Take your time.
Hey, did you want bacon or did you...
Hey, May.
Hey, Auntie Alberta, good morning. Did you see Derek?
Couldn't miss him. He's outside yelling at his dad.
That doesn't sound like him.
It does, if he wants him to hear him. If you hear Michael yelling at me through his phone like that, you have my permission to buy me a hearing aid for Christmas.
I'll do that, Auntie. I guess I'll tell June to just give him sausage instead of bacon.
Are you really going to sell this place, May?
How did you find out about...
Oh, you know how fast your mother's texting fingers are.
Is that why you were running in here so fast?
I'm not running anywhere with these bad knees. I just came in here to pick up our order and to see how you were holding up.
Why? What else did you hear?
It's just a question, May. You know you can always talk to me.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just so...
Well, tired of it like a spring in a jackbox.
Yeah, yeah, you could say that.
I just means you didn't watch the K-drama I told you to watch.
I'm almost finished.
But tell me you wouldn't mind if him being crash landed on you.
Oh my God! I never!
Oh, tell me I'm lying.
You are my everything. May, I have waited so long to be back in your arms.
You have?
Even if I have to worry about losing you every day, I want to have you in my life. Even if it breaks my heart because it's a dream that can't come true, I'd like to sincerely dream of the future.
And at the end of that long dream, I finally realized that if I were to go back into time, if I were to go back 100 more times, I would still choose to meet you.
You are my everything. Piacciono soldaggine 소녀해. 그대라는 날.
Welcome back.
Oh, what? Oh, no, I was here. Oh, yeah, the smile. Yeah, I guess there's not much to smile about lately. But thank you for reminding me what it feels like, Auntie.
I bet. Derek can remind you better than I could.
Auntie! Oh, my God.
Well, he does have that K-drama romantic vibe to him.
I didn't notice.
Hey, your order's ready!
Oh, gosh, sorry. Duty calls, Auntie. All right, well, thanks for always being there for me.
That's what aunties are for.
Why does it have to be so cold?
How's your dad doing?
Oh, he's doing fine, thank you.
You just didn't know how to switch the Roku to the regular cable for Judge Judy.
Oh, can't misjudge Judy. I have the same problem. Why does Michael have 3 remotes? And why didn't he tell me that you were back in town?
Well, I just got back, so I don't think Michael knew.
Oh, well, thank you for letting me stay with you while you was out there interviewing for jobs.
You must be so glad he got a job at Tesla instead of moving so far away.
Who would have thought that he would be working at the same plant that his parents worked at when they made real cars? You know, the ones that ran on gas.
They're made to save the planet, Alberta.
I know, but there's something off with that owner. I don't trust him. Not even I on him. But ever since they changed the plant from building GMs and Toyotas, it's all about all them whatchamacallits and hickory-doodads and
Yeah.
whatnot.
We lost a lot of good people in this town when they started using robotic tech to build their cars. But I'm glad that you're still here.
I ain't going nowhere. Roots already dug deep.
Roots are a good thing to have. I'm glad to hear Michael's doing well.
I certainly hope so. He didn't come home last night. I thought he would be here picking up our order as usual.
Did I hear a familiar voice?
Hi, Mrs. Daryo.
Thank you, April, darling.
And you. Look at
Don't he look cold?
Hey, aren't you cold?
That's what I said. And with no wedding ring.
Oh, first thing I noticed.
Already?
That's when you know you're home. When the old aunties ask you if you're married and have little kids running around you.
Who you calling old?
Tell me I'm lying.
Well, May is still looking for a husband, too.
Oh, and June is too.
And so is June too what?
Single.
Oh, not you too. Your order is ready, sir.
Thanks, June. How's it going?
Oh, you know, surviving the modern world of being a gay Filipino activist in a small Bay Area town where there's nothing late that stays open other than the Denny's on Mallory.
Still 24 hours?
Well, not anymore.
Don't sell yourself short, June. You're still also the chef that makes the best breakfast combo in all of Fremont.
A chef who cooks just like his father.
And the chef who makes the best French toast in the world.
Here, here. The French definitely have a way with their toast.
And away with the ways they kiss.
Mom!
Whoa, who's kissing who?
Definitely not Mom.
Hey, the Daryo family is all here.
April, May, June.
I swear that me and Augusto didn't plan our names to be part of a calendario.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he did plan that, just to have another story to tell about us.
Didn't he build that counter?
Yeah, that he did. And I guess this is where we'll always be.
Assuming that there's still going to be a we in the here.
Oh, not now, Mom.
Oh, so you don't want to sell the diner anymore, huh?
You didn't say anything about that earlier.
May, tell your mother you're only kidding.
What? Of course I'm kidding. Mom, you don't really think I was serious about selling Dad's diner?
Sounded serious to me.
Me too.
No, I mean, I was just, frustrated and freaking tired. And what happened outside?
Had to
What
be an
did happen
accident.
outside?
Had to be an accident.
Maybe it was on purpose.
I mean, does it matter? We couldn't afford to lose the outside seating, and now.
That's why we can't thank you and Michael enough for making all those orders.
It's the least that we can do, April. When Duncan and I came off of our work and off of our shifts, at the plant, we were too tired to cook. Everyone came here. Your diner always kept Fremont going through the good and the bad. Remember what your parents did for the Hernandez family?
Oh, Alberta, darling. June wasn't even born yet. And May was still in her diapers playing in a laundry basket in the back office.
Awesome. Thanks, Mom.
You want
Didn't the Hernandez family live up the block from my house?
They're the ones.
You know, we love Gustavo and Lillian dearly. Oh, good customers like you.
What happened to them?
It had to be back in 82, 83.
1983, darling.
Yes, 1983. Duncan worked the blind with Gus at the plant and noticed that he wasn't at his station. The next second, he looked up to see that he was caught on the conveyor belt. And before Duncan could reach up to hit the emergency button, Gus had his arm caught in the pressing machine.
Poor Gustavo, only a year from retiring.
Duncan felt terrible for not being able to get to the button on time.
And can you believe that the plant wouldn't help them with the hospital bills after the accident?
But
What?
the fundraiser that you and Augusto threw for them helped so much. This place brought the community together.
Right on, Mom.
Augusto, he would set up a microphone and music box in that corner for a karaoke contest,
A -1.
which Kimiko's grandfather always wanted.
Nobody could sing My Way the way he did. And we raised $5,000 for them.
Not bad for a small Bay Area town, huh, Joe?
We should have more community events here.
We still can't have indoor dining, remember?
Did you hear? Alameda County posted a message about indoor dining on their Facebook page.
May doesn't have Facebook, but I do.
Me too.
Sorry, May.
Sheeple.
Beginning next week, indoor dining is officially allowed back in Alameda County under COVID-19 restrictions.
For the first time since late October, diners will be allowed to eat indoors, but at 25% capacity or 25 people per space.
Hey, that's a lot more people than we could serve out there.
That's great news.
Hey, that's me, the bearer of great news.
And next week is a perfect time to reopen. Oh, it will be officially 40 years when Augusto parked our Dodge Caravan around the corner, closed my eyes, and led me to that front door into our future.
And this whole community's future, too. Everyone at the plant was so happy when you opened.
I don't remember everyone being happy.
That was only because this place was a bar before Augusto bought it.
This was a bar?
Only the husbands were angry, but us wives, we were so happy because our husbands didn't have a place to hide and get drunk at.
Well, I bet they were hoping we'd keep it a bar.
All of us were so happy when you opened up to feed all of us, especially after those swing shifts at the plant.
I wonder if that's when the 13th step opened up.
You can keep the 13th step. Dario's All-American Diner can open again next week.
That calls for a
Celebration times. Come on.
Yeah, a grand reopening anniversary celebration.
We don't have the budget to throw a party.
Hey,
And don't you remember how much it costs to advertise in the paper?
May, it's not the Stone Ages. Come on. People will see our tweets, our Instagrams, Facebook posts.
I'll create a flyer in Canva.
Yeah.
After last year.
Oh, look at this. Okay, here we go.
You got it?
I'm working on it. Welcome back to Daryo's All-American Diner, Diner's great grand opening and 40th anniversary.
Ooh, yes! After last year, we all need this.
Yes.
And look who made it to the party.
Yo, Derek! Yeah, what's up? I didn't hear about this welcome home party.
The party's not for him.
But you're my first invite to the diner's re-grand opening and 40th anniversary party next week.
It's not official yet.
It is now. And post.
No way you posted it that fast.
Well, thanks. I'll be here. Hi, everyone.
Hey, good
Morning.
morning, sweetheart.
Do you know what happened out there?
Well, either a car hit our park lid or we got big termites.
They didn't catch you done it, right?
No, not yet.
Good. Well, I'll keep an eye out. It was probably the weather.
Thanks, Michael. Oh, someone's calling. Hello? No, I'm psychic.
How'd you do that? How'd you do that?
Daryo's All-American Diner. Oh! Hey, what's up, Steve? Whoa, wait, slow down. What?
But I thought you were going to wait for me at home.
I still have 2 feet, and I didn't want to get our food cold.
That's why we have a microwave, Mom.
You know it doesn't taste the same.
We'll have to bring it back to our house anyway.
April,
What?
you like to have that food out the microwave?
But not for much longer. Your mom said that we can open up for our indoor dining again.
Well, it was more like the county said it.
But I was the bearer of great news.
Nice. Congrats. Are you ready?
Yo, Michael, is that your new ride?
Yo,
Is that a Tesla Model S?
Not just a regular Tesla Model S, a new 2020 model Tesla S in Firenze red.
I can't even find a new car on a lot. The auto chip shortage must be hitting your company hard.
Especially on the American cars that Michael works on. Although I read somewhere that those Japanese cars seem to be coming back with those chip things.
those chips are the brains of the car, Mom.
So that makes Michael here a brain
No,
surgeon.
man, no.
Yeah, right. As long as it doesn't include any blood, am I right? Hey, admission, biology class, he almost fainted before we could even cut it open to the frog.
And who threw up on Tara Reyes when we had to eat the mealworms in that class? Yeah.
Isn't that the girl you used to have a crush on?
Until he turned her white sweater red and yellow with corn and hot dogs.
Stop. And that's when I knew girls weren't right for me.
Yo!
Or anybody else.
Very funny, Mom.
I know.
So, no layoffs at Tesla?
You see the car?
Wow, you know, those cars start at $123,000. Uh-huh. What? Miley, Chloe, Kim, they all drive that too, right?
Guess Elon must be treating you well.
I never met him, but they're okay. Yeah. Ready?
I'll be ready when you tell me where your car is, Michael.
I knew it! I knew that wasn't yours. You've been wanting a Supra since middle school.
People change.
But not cars. You had your Corolla when you left for work yesterday.
Fine, it's my boss's car. Braden wanted me to try it out, see how well it drives in the wet streets.
Were you out with him again last night?
It was a work outing. Just a couple of folks from the office needing to blow off steam at the 13th step.
I don't like him.
Ooh, now I'm intrigued. You know the only people you don't like?
Yeah, he's one of them. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I see an All Lives Matter bumper sticker on it. Who ruins a $120,000 car with a bumper sticker?
A person of color with an all lives bumper sticker.
Ugh.
Where did you learn person of color?
NPR. Fresh with Terry Gross.
I told you, Braden's not a bad guy.
People like that are very persistent. They don't listen and could mess with your head.
I'll admit that he may not be the best person in the world, but I see his faults.
Have you ever called about on him?
Look, I'm not his parent. Besides, Braden's all talk, absolutely harmless. If he ever does something wrong, I'll let him know. Trust me.
It's him I don't trust. And didn't you tell me that he changed his name when him and his family came to this country?
God, what the heck is up with today? Can you believe it? Steve's refrigeration unit shorted out. We only have a couple more hours before our meat starts defrosting. Judy, could you please clear up some space in the walk-in?
He's not going to deliver it?
No, the restaurants are going there right now.
Oh, wait, I'll go with you, okay?
Ooh,
It's
no,
been a while since
it's
I've
not a
seen
social
you.
call. Sorry, it's not a social call.
Okay. Wait for me. I need his wife's matzo ball soup recipe.
Not you too, Auntie.
Yes,
we don't have
We'll
time.
be quick.
Yes, we promise.
Okay, fine. I'll start warming up the car.
I've never seen her so stressed out.
Well, Meredith's matzo ball soup will relax her a little bit. And if that doesn't work, I got some of the edibles we tried last week.
You can take our order back to our house. I better see your Corolla your father bought you for your high school graduation in the driveway when I get home.
Yes, ma'am.
I better get going too.
You want to ride to your house? I bet
Thanks.
May would love to see your dad.
Maybe later. I don't need her stressed out anymore. See you both later.
Later, D.
Don't forget about them edibles.
Okay. Which ones do you want? Do you want the pomegranate?
Or
the raspberry?
Woohoo!
Coffee?
Sure.
Ah, almost forgot.
Yeah,
Don't empty it this time.
I like the flavors.
Man, you and your flavor. You know, when we were kids, you would always ask my dad to make you his special pancakes.
They were special.
And as soon as he puts it right in front of you, it turned into syrup lake.
And as I recall, you jumped in with both feet, too.
Well, nobody made pancakes like him.
To your dad and his special pancakes.
It's a syrup lake.
Cheers. Well, I guess I better get home. Warm this up for Mom's. Thanks.
Hey. How you been? It's been a minute, you know?
Well, you know how it is. Work.
Yeah. Have you heard from Mark or Reggie lately?
Not since the shutdown started. Aren't you supposed to be Mr. Social Media?
No. I claim no such title.
Pamela Madsen bring back memories?
Hey, you were the one too scared to ask her if she had a boyfriend on the first day of civics class.
How you found out her middle name?
Irene,
The names of her pets?
Ken and Barbie.
Her favorite position?
Linebacker.
The position that her 6'3", 230-pound All-American boyfriend who played a cow.
What can I say? Facebook was used to be a resource, and I chose to be its sorcerer.
I sense some evil in that laugh.
What? This?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Never. That's just my natural expression of joy.
Okay, Dr. Evil.
Look, I prefer Mr. Maniacal, and but hey, you would have got your butt kicked if it wasn't for my maniacal use of the internet. So you could say that it's also used for good.
Like that thing that happened at the U.S. Capitol last month.
No, I don't think insurrection's a good thing.
Then how do you think they got all those people there?
The way I use the internet and the way those people used it are two totally different things.
Aren't you the one always talking about standing up for what's right?
Yeah.
Like when you did that sit-in thing in high school. Something about how our history book didn't include that very long guy who started the cherry strike down in Fresno.
No, that was Barry Itlium.
Oh,
And he started the Great Strike in Delano, California. And that learning was about teaching the school about how people who made America better. Those people at the Capitol, they didn't learn something from school or a book. They took random words as fact. And they took random words for fact from people hiding on the internet. Who does that?
yo, June, did you see that TikTok on how to make doggone coffee? Sending you the link now.
Thanks. That should be good with the Tyrone bread recipe I found on Instagram. Here's the link.
Man, when's this shutdown gonna end? Why is everybody making banana bread? Did you see the tweet about Weezer breaking up? Check it out.
I'm not reading anything from punkyfanboy.com. Besides, I bought tickets to their show with Green Day at the Oakland Coliseum.
Sounded real to me, like this news article about our F-15s flying with UFOs.
Dude, a site called nothing but the truth.net means that there's no truth to that net.
Who you think you're talking to, bro? I double-checked those facts on Reddit.
Mind exploding emoji.
Knowledge is power, bruh.
Please tell me you didn't read anything about the election on there.
There were articles and videos that proved that voting machines couldn't be trusted. Out of all the people in this town, I thought you'd be smart enough to see through all the lies with the so-called mainstream media.
Who are you?
I'm just a kid from Fremont who's always had to fight for his place in the world.
Who are you fighting? You were never like this growing up.
We all have to grow up eventually. Do you know what it's like to get passed up for promotions for doing the exact same work of someone who had the names of some fancy schools on their resumes? Or how it feels to make up fake vacation stories to keep up with all the other people in the office who just came back from their ski vacation in Switzerland?
Look, I'm not trying to tell you to be something you're not.
And you'll never be the one who'll hire me, or promote me, or trust me enough to drive a $120,000 Model S.
Oh, okay, I get it. So that's who you're trying to be, huh? That's who you're trying to impress, huh? Someone that they would like?
At least with them, I have a chance. I finally know what it's like to be on a winning team. And I'm glad that I finally woke up to be that.
No, you don't sound, you sound like on the total opposite of woke.
I really wish that you could see how screwed up things are right now, man. I mean, how did we become a country filled with smug libs, corrupt elitists, and overly sensitive tree huggers? Don't you remember the times when we would ride our bikes without our helmets or jump on the back of my dad's pickup and just ride down the 880? Man, that's when America was great, man. Now we have these people in government who turn their backs on the real Americans, who don't want our taxes to be used for people who come into this country illegally, or won't fight for jobs that get moved to a third world country, or something even more evil. A government agency making people think that a shot, a mask, and a smile can really stop a virus that was created to kill us.
Does your mom know how you feel about all this?
She wouldn't get it.
I don't get it.
I didn't think you would.
What I don't get is how I could know you all my life just to see you turn into something so
So what?
cold.
What? It's the opposite, June. We're fired up because it feels like no one cares about us or our lives.
What? Care about you? Really? Boo-hoo! Rolling up in your fancy new Model S brought by a fat salary that's not trickling down to the people who really need it? Come on, man. Don't talk to me about not
I
caring.
got laid off, okay?
What?
I was a few months from
Michael.
paying off for my parents' house. Do you know that they refinanced their house just so that I could finish up account?
Sorry, man.
They took away my chance to pay back the only people that cared about me. If they never started the virus, I'd still have a job.
Hey, I think you need to calm down.
Chilling is the last thing I need to be doing right now.
Who's we?
Let's go!
What?
Both your moms and May were attacked.
Where?
Steve's parking lot. I was running by when I saw your mom on the ground and someone driving crazy out of the
Are
parking
they
lot.
still there?
No, an ambulance took them to Washington. I told May that I'd come here and get you two.
God, let me turn some stuff off in the kitchen.
I'll meet y'all at the hospital.
Michael,
What? I gotta go.
the person who did it drove off in your car. In the Corolla that your dad bought you, Michael. Michael!
Where's Michael?
I'll tell you later. Let's go. Come on.
Sorry, Auntie Alberta. This will be the last interruption.
You can interrupt as many times as you want, as long as it involves your special French toast.
Thanks, June.
Mom, you have to eat.
I am.
Okay.
Why? Did you give your sister something to eat?
I did. But making her eat is something else.
Okay.
Why don't you ask her to come out here?
She says that it helps to keep her mind still with some paperwork in the office.
I wish I could keep my mind still.
Hey, we don't have to talk about it.
Oh, no. It's okay. Alberta is a natural storyteller.
Not as good as Augusto. How did your husband have a story about everything?
Like that one time he found a toilet on the roof.
Did he ever tell you about the time he got tied to a dolphin?
Or what about that time him and his shipmates were stuck on the coast of Abu Dhabi so they could get a recipe for an Arabian lamb stew?
Which you don't serve here.
I would if I had the recipe.
No new menu items.
Yeah, I don't even know where to get fresh lamb around here.
Definitely no.
Did you keep your mind busy back there?
Not busy enough. What were you guys talking about?
About Dad and how he could tell a story.
I miss him.
I do too, Mom.
I bet if he was still here, this thing wouldn't have happened.
He would have gotten hurt too.
But it could have been worse.
Oh.
If you hadn't done the thing that you did.
What? What did May do, Auntie?
Nothing.
She put her keys between her fingers and sliced the guys in the face.
But if you didn't go up to him first, Auntie, I probably wouldn't have time to do that.
What?
I don't know. Everything went by so fast.
Okay, so like right after we parked the car, another car parked behind us and a guy got out.
It was Michael's car.
Except the front of it was all smashed up.
He got out of his car.
Yep, and started yelling at Mom, like, "You're the reason for all this."
And then he shoved your mom to the ground.
The next thing I remember, I was curling my fist into the ball and punching that guy in the face.
Then he tackled you.
And from the ground, I remember seeing Auntie Alberta swinging her bag at him.
I did get him good before he threw me to the ground.
And when I got up, all I could see was that guy was kicking Mom in the ribs. Stop it!
Mom,
Stop it!
it's okay.
I'm sorry, Mom.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You're safe now. Safe.
Safe? Safe? What is safe, huh? Did you see that man's eyes when he got out of your son's car? He wanted to kill me. I've never seen him before, and he wanted to kill me, all of us. It doesn't make any sense. I can't sleep. I can't eat. Because when I close my eyes, I still see him. I can still hear him. You're the reason for all this. Reason for what, huh? For being Asian? For being me? What did I do? Ah!
You did nothing.
What did I do? Tell me! What did I do?
Mom.
I'm
We're with you,
sorry.
Mom. We're with you. It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, Auntie Alberta, please, no, don't go yet. It's still cold outside.
No, I understand.
No, she didn't mean that.
I can't. I'm sorry, April.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I got this.
Hey, Mom, let's get you into the office, huh?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Lay down on the couch.
Yeah, just go with June.
Good idea. Yeah.
You're okay now.
Oh, yeah. I'm good. Yeah. Did you eat dinner? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Good boy.
What happened?
Oh, Jesus.
I saw Alberta walk out in daze and she wouldn't talk to me if I asked if I could drive her home.
Oh, my mom said something about Michael.
Oh. Yeah.
Did you hear from him?
Can't find him anywhere.
Guess him and his friend got away.
You really think Michael had anything to do with it? His mom got hurt too.
June told me about what they were talking about last night, before the incident. And from what he was saying, Michael's changed.
So, your mom blamed Alberta for what Michael's friend did?
No, look, she's just upset, okay? I know she didn't mean it. She's never like that, but ever since,
The attack?
she's never been this quiet in her whole life. She's the epitome of half glass full, more like grab a mop. Her enthusiasm for life is like spilling all over the floor.
So, the absolute opposite of you. No offense.
Yeah. I'll take it. You're right. And when we were here earlier talking about,
Why is it so hard for you to say what it was? It was an attack, May. A brutal, uncalled for attack on you and your mom.
Auntie Alberta was there too.
But that guy was yelling at you.
Yeah. You're the reason for all this.
You need to talk about that.
Did you get a psych degree from the University of Chicago too?
Rosalind wants to help. Why haven't you returned her calls?
Did she send you to spy on me?
She cares. Everyone in Fremont cares. She can help tell your story not only to everyone in the city, but to the country.
Oh, nah. I'm not gonna exploit my mom's pain for people to feel sorry for us. That's the last thing I'd do.
You wouldn't be exploiting her. You'd be helping others.
Why? How? By making them feel better it wasn't them?
No, by putting a human voice to a violent crime.
Oh, wow, great. I'll be the face of pity.
Not if you talk about what happened. KTVU just did a report on the rise of anti-Asian hate since the pandemic started.
Oh, wow, even more perfect. We become a stat.
Stats can't make people feel. Seeing, hearing, and reading the effects of racial hatred on people who are affected by it can make a difference. The more that people see these stories on the news or read about it on stopapi.org,
Oh, no. I'm not going to be part of a marketing campaign.
they become part of the movement that refuses to let violence happen to people just because of what they look like or where they come from.
Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do. I really do. But being a face of a movement is the last thing I even want to think about. The only thing that matters right now is my mom. And how am I going to keep this place open and to pay for our hospital bills? Do you know how much it costs to take an ambulance? I'd be lucky if the money we get from the Millennium Group would cover all of this.
Wait, what'd you say?
Nothing, forget it.
Wait, you said something about the Millennium Group.
Yeah, that spaceship from Star Wars?
No, that's the Millennium Falcon. The Millennium Group offered me a job when I came back, even when I told them that I don't practice real estate.
Well, you should take the job. You know, here it pays a lot.
Is that what Kamiko told you when she sold her pizza parlor to them?
That's what I'll find out when I meet with them next week.
And when were you planning on telling everyone about this meeting? Was that before or after the diner's re-grand opening?
The grand reopening should be the last thing on my mom's mind.
It's the only thing she can talk about.
Yeah, but that was before.
And your dad opened this place 40 years before the attack. It should only be considered a short blip in the entire timeline of this amazing place.
That blip sucked.
You can't let that moment be the end of a legacy that your dad left for you or this community.
I could think of a person I'd like to cut out this community.
You don't mean that.
Michael knew what kind of person his boss was. He could have stopped him from hurting us.
There has to be an explanation. It just doesn't make sense. A person like him doesn't change overnight.
Well, maybe he just didn't know how to deal with losing his job. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever.
Wait, he what?
I said I couldn't care less if he lost his job.
Wait, when did that happen?
I said, still don't care. Caring? Not caring.
Wait, if Michael lost his job, then maybe his boss was also?
What?
History.
History what?
Repeating itself.
Hey, wait, where are you going?
Hopefully, to end this.
There's Derek. I thought I heard him.
Yeah, he left. How's Mom?
Better now. Found that Hennessy bottle. One sip and nighty night. What? It worked. Look, looks like you needed to.
Derek just got me wound up. He actually thinks that talking about what happened can help.
Might have a point. You know, Somera just got her license. I could give her a call.
I don't need a therapist.
Right. Because you seem so calm.
No, I meant Derek wanted me to talk to the news about what happened.
Oh, yeah. You don't need to do that.
Thank you, God. Finally, someone who understands me.
I already talked to them.
You what?
Look, Rosalind said that she's been trying to get hold of you, and I told her that you were still shaken up by the attack.
You had no right to do that.
I had no right? Michael's boss is the one who didn't have a right to touch you or Mom. And it's our community's right to know that there's this guy still out there, because who else he could hurt next or worse?
God, just let the police handle it.
Right, okay, and then what? Arrest him, goes to trial, and then gets booked, and then gets let go scot-free? Come on, have you already forgot about George Floyd?
Well, they got Chauvin.
That's because it was caught on video and posted all over the internet.
Oh, okay. No, don't tell me you put anything on the internet about what happened to me and Mom.
And to Auntie Alberta, too. If news what happened stays in a vacuum, then worlds never change. And more people could get hurt because they don't think that anything bad could happen to them. So you bet I posted about that online. Because it's not just about us. It's about all of us.
So what did you tell Rosalind?
Just that when you got to Steve's, a man approached you and started yelling before things got physical. Roz asked how you were doing. I told her that there were bruises and emotional scars, but some of that's going to take time to heal.
Said all that?
Yeah, because that's what this country doesn't need, another Vincent Chin.
Who's Vincent Chin?
He was killed in the 80s in Detroit by a racist auto worker who got let go or something.
History repeating itself.
Exactly.
Oh, Mom. What are you doing up?
Mom, you're supposed to be sleeping. You're supposed to be sleeping.
I wanted to know if you had any more of that Hennessy. I'm just kidding. Al, I was just thinking about your dad and how much he used to do for me and how much he used to do for this place. Wait, May. You were this tall when you thought you could carry that bin of dishes to the kitchen sink. June. Remember this? That's when you broke your leg, pretending to be Spider-Man. Yeah. Jumping off of Dad's counter there. May, when you came through the door, when Derek took you to the prom after you got dressed up in the office? Oh, yeah. Do you think the new owners will let us keep the frame?
What?
I
Hope the Millennium Group offered you a good deal.
What are you two talking about?
Mom, it's not.
Hey, do you think Kamiko could use a travel buddy to Italia, huh? Looks like I'll have some free time.
Mom, please.
May, what is this?
It's
You're selling this place without even telling us?
It's just for a meeting.
We own this place too! Well, you can't just sell it without telling us!
A meeting!
Sell it. Sell all of it. Throw in the damn door frame.
Oh, no, it's not like that,
Huh?
Mom. I just want to.
Oh. Why are you so concerned about all our feelings all of a sudden, huh? When your dad was sick, you turned down that scholarship so you could go to your dream school with Derek. Did you really want to go there, or did you just want to escape us? We're not a prison, right? Hoy, we're not a prison, right? We didn't lock you up. We didn't lock you here. You could have gone to Berkeley, but no. Huh? You thought that it was your responsibility to stay and save us. To save our diner? Now that you see that you have a chance for a little bit of money. And leave this place, so don't blame me and your dad for not having the life you want. Huh? You were the one! You were the one who broke up with Derek because you didn't want to feel guilty for keeping him here when he said he'd stay for you. Why? But none of that matters now, huh? Oh, okay. Now you're free to go. Go. Now you're free to go. With whoever you want. You're free to go.
No! She's not going anywhere.
June.
No! Out of all the selfish things you can do. Yeah, you selfish. Yes, selfish.
Me?
Yes!
Selfish?
Yes, you fuck.
What do you expect us to do? We're losing money just by staying open. Your community has left us. And now, adding all of the hospital bills on top of everything. How can I be the only one knowing when it's time to move on? We had a good run.
40 years is not a run.
Hey, fine. We had a good marathon.
You're missing the point.
What's the point of trying to have a 41st year when it feels like no one needs us anymore?
Nancy Alberta.
I'm not staying long. I just wanted to drop these off. April? April. It's fine. It's fine. April, I swear I didn't know the kind of trouble that Michael was in. If I had known, maybe I could have talked to him. We've been stuck together for so long since last March. Maybe what was left for it to explode. Everything to explode out there. Or in Steve's parklet, or what happened in here earlier. So I found some things in the house and I brought them over hoping that we could put things back together.
Is this,
Duncan loves Augusto's desserts.
Binka.
Alberta, how come you don't make anything like this? I told him I didn't make anything like that because I didn't want his diabetes to get worse.
And then he'd say, what's life worth living if you don't live?
Exactly.
Duncan always had a way with words.
Sometimes when we'd watch the news, and we'd see a story where they pitted people against each other, he'd say he wished that people would just come together for a potluck because
Good food always brings good people together.
good people together. You remembered.
How could I forget?
Brings good people together. Sure, there may be some foods that look funny, don't look and smell funny and don't look right, but as long as the food didn't make anyone sick, it kept people alive, kept communities alive, kept cultures alive.
And kept souls alive.
hey, I remember this.
Sorry.
I haven't seen that since.
I forgot that I still had that at my house when you came over.
Is that from Michael and June's christening?
Hey, I remember this.
Wow.
He only used this pot to make his,
His adobo with coconut milk.
Coconut milk. Wow.
The last picture of both our families together.
Would you look at Augusto and Duncan's smile?
hey, what's this?
May, remember when I asked you for a copy of your valedictorian speech?
Yeah.
As we move on to the next journey in life, don't forget what's brought us to this point, the moments of pure joy.
And the lessons learned, and through it all, above all.
Knowing what true love feels like from your friends and family. For it's those things.
It's those things that will keep you moving forward, no matter how many times you want to give up.
I'm so sorry for what happened to you. If only I knew what Michael was.
Hi.
What's he doing here?
Yeah, I don't think this is a good.
Derek, we can do this after.
No, we're doing this now.
Where were you?
I'm gonna be at the back.
No, May, you'll want to hear this.
I told you that they didn't want to hear from me.
We're not going anywhere.
What's this all about? Huh?
After I found out about Michael and his boss losing their jobs,
Michael?
I had a feeling that there'd be somewhere that they could lay low.
13th step.
I didn't know where else to go.
You could have gone to the police.
And that's where we're headed. Michael already told them where they can find his boss.
Braden asked me if I wanted to chill out at his guest house by the lake before things blew over.
Was that before or after he celebrated attacking your mom and my family?
It was when I clocked him for what he did. And then I got in my car and drove to the 13th step to figure out what to do next. That's when Derek showed up.
Alberta, I'll be going with him to the station, so you don't have to worry.
Derek said I might be charged as an accomplice to a crime since it was my car that was Braden used to wreck your parklet, even though I was passed out in the back seat.
You'll most likely get charged with a misdemeanor, but with only fines since he helped to apprehend the real criminal.
I know it doesn't help, but I just wanted to come here first and say that I'm sorry. I just got so blinded by everything that Braden had and how he got them and everything he was saying somehow made sense. I just hated the feeling that no matter how hard I've worked, how much Mom and Dad sacrificed, how much I tried to believe everyone is equal in this country, I just couldn't do enough or be enough. But none of that really matters when someone you grew up with, someone who you treated like family, and someone you love gets hurt. And for all that, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Michael. It's okay.
Michael, we gotta go. They're expecting us.
Do you mind if I go with him?
Michael?
She's the only family I have left.
Oh, no, she isn't.
Thank you. May? I understand. Thanks for hearing me out. Yo.
Derek?
I'll be out in a sec.
She loves you.
Thank you. I haven't forgiven him yet, but please take care of Michael.
You know I will. Oh, June, I almost forgot. Great job on that GoFundMe.
What's a GoFundMe?
Yo!
Well, what is it?
Oh my God!
What even is it?
Is that real?
Woo!
What's real?
That is the power of the internet.
Ah!
$52,000?
That interview with Roz must have helped.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Well, it's a good feeling, isn't it?
What is?
To still be needed.
It does. It really does.
So then, does it mean that you're not going to sell the diner after all?
You mean our diner? That will sell your lumpias and your
Oh!
salons
Oh!
and Dad's adobo with
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yes! That's amazing! This is so good! This is so good! Yeah! I gotta check what we have in stock. I gotta see if Steve has any longanisa.
Yes.
Some apalea.
Okay!
Well,
Yeah?
Mom, do you think we should get a banner
Ooh!
too?
A banner. Yes. Your dad would like that.
All right.
Uh-huh.
I'll order one right now.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I better check the office for some decorations.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Miss Schrader? Hi. Yeah, it's May Daryo from Daryo's All-American Diner in Fremont. Oh, thanks. Good. I just wanted to let you know that we're no longer interested in selling our diner. Yes, I'm sure. We really appreciate your offer, but we're not going anywhere.